Maybe it's not dust. Maybe it's the light. Ooh. Yeah, it's the light. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine, and today I'm going to be filming 25 facts about me. So recently I've been watching a lot of these videos just because I like finding relatable content. So I just wanted to film this video to share a little bit about myself. Also, there's not that much content that's easy to film during a quarantine. And since I've already put out a few videos, I thought that this would be a good time to just share a little bit about myself to any new friends that I've made on YouTube and any new subscribers. So let's get into it. Question number 1 is name, age, and hometown. So my name is Christine. I'm 22 years old and I grew up on Long Island. Number 2, where did I go to college? I went to Emory University and studied business administration with an emphasis in marketing and consulting. But I didn't declare that until second half of sophomore year, maybe even junior year. I honestly didn't even know what consulting was until like halfway into my college career. Those were just the 2 concentrations that spoke to me the most. The other options would have been like finance or accounting, and that's definitely not me. Number 3, places that I've lived. So I haven't really moved around much. I've pretty much grown up on Long Island my entire life, and then I moved to Atlanta to go to Emory, and then now I've moved to New York City as of last June, I think. Oh my gosh, last March. Yeah. Wow, it's been over a year. Number 4, why did I start a YouTube channel? I have always wanted to start a YouTube channel, as I'm sure many of you guys can relate to. I don't know, I just feel like, isn't there like some statistic that showed a crazy percentage of like 70% of kids wanted to become a YouTuber? But I started watching YouTube beauty gurus and vloggers back in middle school, and I think that's when I like wanted to start a YouTube channel. Actually, I do have a few videos from like 9 years ago. I think I posted only outfit of the day videos. I like don't remember the password to those accounts, so I'm sure if I tried I could, delete those videos, but I just think it's kind of funny that it's like out there somewhere in the world. And like some of those videos have a lot more views than I have now, like thousands of views, probably because it's been out for years. And then when I went to college, I really wanted to start a channel, but I was just always worried that, I was worried that people would judge me for having a YouTube channel. I still kind of worry about that now, but I feel like after college, people kind of go off on their, separate paths, and no one really cares or is gonna judge you for what you're doing as much. So I've found this as kind of like a creative outlet for myself. And number 2, I just never knew how to really film or edit videos, and I didn't want to put up like bad quality, I guess. So I wanted to make sure that I actually knew how to use iMovie or something to edit videos before I uploaded anything. Oh my god, I'm out of focus. Have I been out of focus this entire time? I'm gonna be so mad. Number 5, what are my favorite YouTube channels? This has really changed over the past 10 years. I think the first video that I've ever watched on YouTube is probably like Niga Higa, Kev Jumba, those people. If you know, you know. Actually, everyone knows them, but the early like how to be this, like how to be blank videos. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. And then the first beauty video that I've ever watched was Lex and Sid from Beauty Lovers X. It was like a tutorial on how to straighten your hair. and I watched that in 6th grade when I bought my first flat iron. Yeah, I remember random things very vividly. That's like a weird fact about me. I guess that's like a weird quirk. Oh, I should have made that a question. Bonus question. A weird quirk about me is that I can remember the price of everything I've ever bought for myself. Yeah. So going back to my favorite YouTubers, oh my god, this focus is really bothering me. And right now my favorite YouTubers are Best Dressed, Michelle Choi, and Kristen Johns. Number 6, did you play any sports? So I was never really, and I'm still not, like a very athletic person. I think my dad used to try, oh my god. I think my dad used to try to put me into like these more athletic camps. Like I did soccer camp for a month, which was brutal. I was so bad and people were so mean. They would like kick the ball directly to my face and I would actually cry. But no, growing up I did dance for 9 years. So ballet, tap, jazz, modern. That was it. And I also did figure skating from 2nd grade through middle school. Maybe I quit around middle school. And then in high school, I just really wanted to do a team sport so I could get the hoodie. So I did tennis. Yeah, I wanted to do tennis because A, I thought it was like less of a contact sport, and B, I had the biggest crush on a guy who was like really good at tennis, so I wanted to do tennis. Number 7, do you play any instruments? I played the violin growing up. I don't think I've actually picked up my violin in like 2 or 3 years, but I took private lessons. I did it from 4th grade to high school. I was much better when I was younger than when I got older because people just got a lot better. I don't know, I was never super passionate about it, but it was something that I enjoyed doing. Did I? I enjoyed it in elementary school. And then I didn't enjoy it as much later on. But I did really like the field trips and the competitions we would go on. Those were some of my favorite middle school and high school memories. And then in 10th grade, I tried teaching myself the ukulele. And I know a little bit, but I'm not that good. Number 8, what is your worst injury? I was in 3rd grade, and one evening my dad had, for some reason, asked me to bring over his dumbbells, like the weight things. They're like 2 8-pound each dumbbells. Keep in mind, I was like a small child. I tried to lift them up and my hands lost balance of them. It like crushed my finger. And like some of the skin came off. I don't want to get into the gory details, but my skin was kind of translucent and purple at the same time, and like a little flap just like fell off. That was gory. I was super calm. I went to the bathroom, I looked at it, I was like, this doesn't seem fixable with a band-aid, so I'll go ask my mom what I should do. So I run over to my mom calmly, and I'm like, something happened to my finger. And I show her, and panic ensues from my mom, and we go to the hospital emergency room, and I get 7 stitches. And I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little scar on the tip of my middle finger. Well, if you can see it, you can see it. I don't think you can see it. Number 9, am I an extrovert or an introvert? I don't know. In high school, I would have said that I was an extrovert. But then once I got to college, I think that I really discovered more about myself, and I think I definitely turned into more of an introvert. And so since I was actually curious about this, I took the Myers-Briggs personality test again, and I took it twice, and I got 2 different results. But the only thing that was changing was the extrovert versus introvert part. So the first time I took it, I got ISTJ, and then the second time I took it, I got ESTJ. I would consider myself an introverted extrovert. I definitely like to be around people. I think if I was just alone by myself during this quarantine, I would actually go crazy. I feel energized by having people around me, but at the same time not having too many people around me. I definitely do like living alone though, but I don't think that necessarily means I'm an introvert. I think it just means that I like my personal space. Number 10, what are some of my pet peeves? I actually thought about this for a second, and the only ones that I can come up with are super random. But I hate it when people forget to put a clip on like a bag of chips or something, and then they end up going stale the next time I try to eat them. Like, I just hate eating stale chips. Another thing that's a pet peeve of mine is when I have to pay for shipping. I like it when stores do like get free shipping if you spend $50 or something like that. I hate paying for shipping. I feel like it's like an additional cost. Just factor it into the actual price and tell me it's free shipping and I'll believe you. Number 11, the most beautiful place that I've traveled to. Definitely Lake Louise in Banff National Park, Alberta, Canada. Number 12, tea or coffee? I'd say I'm definitely a tea person. I honestly don't really enjoy coffee, but recently I've been having coffee with oat milk every morning, and it's been part of like my morning routine, and I'm really into it. Number 13 is, what is your favorite movie? I never have favorites of anything because I am indecisive as a person. But one movie that I really did like was Where the Heart Is, starring Natalie Portman. Number 14, how would you describe your fashion sense? Definitely comfortable, minimal, and like contemporary. Number 15, what is my go-to fast food order? Hands down, Chipotle burrito bowl. If it was like a McDonald's or something, I'd say definitely chicken McNuggets or the Filet-O-Fish sandwich that my mom got me onto. Number 16, 17, I lost count. What was your dream job as a kid? My dream job was to become a cashier because I thought it was so cool. They could handle the register, and I thought you would like actually take the money for yourself. But I actually did become that when I was 16, 17, when I worked at Hollister. Number 18, favorite physical activity. No, but I really enjoy Pilates, bar class, and even kickboxing. Number 19, favorite clothing item. My essentials are definitely a good quality, comfy pair of black leggings and a nice denim jacket. Number 20, favorite subject in high school. I personally did not like a lot of my high school classes. I never found them to be super interesting, but I did want to succeed in them. I think the only classes that I actually enjoyed taking were foreign language, so I took Italian, or AP psychology. Number 21, favorite class in college, definitely business law. Never have I ever wanted to do so well in a class, and never have I ever felt so accomplished after learning the material. Number 22, can you close your eyes and raise your eyebrows? I feel like I can, right? That doesn't seem hard. Number 23, can you do a split? I hope no one's watching me. Number 24, can you touch your nose with your tongue? No, I can't. Number 25, what is a bad habit of yours? I'd say a bad habit, I have a lot, but I put my alarms very loudly and I snooze them at least 10 times. The last question is, if you could only wear one makeup item, what would it be? And mine would definitely be a lip stain. I'm getting allergies out here, so good thing I'm done. So and I think my neighbors are coming out, so that means I'm gonna go in. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. I was going to post a video on healthy Pinterest recipes that I recreated, and I'm in the middle of editing that, so that'll probably go up next week. The dishes came out pretty good, so I'm really proud of them, and I hope the editing makes them look good. That's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.